My name's Joel Small and I'm the pastor of Erina Community Baptist Church. I've got a big charity bike ride coming up called Coast to Country. It's 1,000 kilometres over 6 days of cycling, leaving from Terrigal this Saturday the 24th of September and arriving at Deniliquin in the Riverina region of New South Wales on Friday the 30th of September. The purpose behind the ride is to raise awareness and funds for Dementia Australia. My late grandfather, Jim Small, passed away from dementia late last year. Jim was a keen cyclist and over his term as an MP did several charity bike rides to raise awareness and funds for various health organisations. And I always was encouraged by that and perhaps, thought maybe one day I'd do something significant. And then I suppose his death and the cause really sort of sparked that desire within me to do something practical. And Granddad wasn't the only one. My wife's Nana also passed away from dementia, and I've had a number of congregation members pass away from dementia too. So as I sort of started to connect all those dots, it really felt like this was a cause that I could get behind and do something about. And cycling was a really great way to challenge myself, as well to use as a mechanism, a tool to raise funds. I'm expecting it to be painful. I've never ridden these sorts of distances before, so 1,000 Ks, look, some of the days are 200 plus. I think our smallest day when we head into Denny is 90 Ks, but the average would be around the 150, so they're big days. And just backing up on fatigued legs. But that being said, I am so looking forward to actually just getting out onto the open country roads and cycling, enjoying that time with the mates that I have joining me. Knowing that we're doing something for a cause that's larger than any of us, the camaraderie that we will enjoy going through this experience together, and the different places that we'll stay along the way, and just building those memories I think is going to be fantastic. When I was 11, I did a charity bike ride. I was really moved by some tragic events that happened in Bangladesh. And I do recall there was a youth group, or it was our school, I can't remember which one, but there was a 40-hour famine that people were doing to try and raise money for the cause. And I really wasn't that interested in going without food for 40 hours, but I was a kid who loved to ride his bike. So I decided that I'd like to do a charity bike ride to raise money for that cause. And so Dad, supported me, and we rode 50 Ks from Canberra to Yass and raised $500, which in 1991 was quite a lot of money. And when I did that ride, interestingly, the seed was planted that one day I knew I wanted to do something more significant than 50 Ks. And so, I'm really excited that this ride that sort of felt like it's been dormant but present with me for a long time is finally come to fruition. The more I learn about dementia, the more I realise it is a cause worth contributing towards, because it's the second leading cause of death, and it's actually the first leading cause of death for women. At the moment, just a touch under 500,000 people are living with dementia in Australia, and 1.6 million are responsible for caring for those people. But if more isn't done, by 2058 that number will more than double, so that there'll be more than 1 million people in Australia living with dementia. And certainly with the expected sort of increase of lifespan, it's just going to continue to become more of a challenge. I have no memory of it, but I was hit by a car and had quite a serious accident. Was knocked unconscious, rushed to hospital, and spent some time there having a range of different scans and tests. Amazingly, no broken bones. I really feel like God was just protecting me and watching over me. A lot of scars and bruises and wounds, and it has been a painful time and also just a haven't quite been, as mentally stable as normal, been quite emotional and forgetful and foggy, and these are the effects of concussion. But I really feel I've turned a bit of a corner after a period of rest, and am excited that I'm still able to the best of my capacity, progress forward with the ride. Look, thank you so much for taking an interest in the Coast to Country charity bike ride, raising funds and awareness for Dementia Australia.